Games provide us with good memories, and some of them we as gamers want to keep for all times. Unfortunately, sometimes that doesn't happen, and a game we were wishful to play in the future doesn't come out anymore. Here are 10 games that we wish for a sequel. Part number 3. The Castlevania Lords of Shadow series is a sub-series within the broader Castlevania franchise, developed by Mercury Steam and published by Konami. The series serves as a reboot of the classic Castlevania lore, with a narrative that diverges significantly from the original games. With 3 games launched, the Lords of Shadow series left their mark in the hearts of numerous gamers. Castlevania Lords of Shadow was launched in 2010 and is. Set in the Middle Ages, the game follows Gabriel Belmont, a member of the Brotherhood of Light, an order of holy knights who protect the innocent from supernatural creatures. Gabriel embarks on a quest to defeat a mysterious group known as the Lords of Shadow in order to bring his murdered wife Marie back from the dead. The journey reveals Gabriel's connection to the Belmont lineage and sets up a twist on the traditional Castlevania story, with Gabriel's transformation into Dracula. In 2014, Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2 was launched and directly follows the events of the first game, A Mirror of Fate, with players taking on the role of Dracula, formerly Gabriel Belmont, in a modern setting. Weakened and yearning for release from his immortal existence, Dracula seeks to regain his powers to battle a new threat and confront his ultimate nemesis, Satan. The game delves deeper into Dracula's complexity as a character, blending elements of his past and present. The Lords of Shadow series is known for its reimagined storyline, richly detailed Gothic environments, and action-oriented gameplay, which includes combat, puzzle solving, and platforming elements. The series also stands out for its darker tone, more complex narrative, and the reinterpretation of the Castlevania mythology, setting it apart from the classic entries in the franchise. Dante's Inferno is an action-adventure game developed by Visceral Games and published by Electronic Arts, released in 2010 for the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and PSP. The game is loosely based on the first canticle of Dante Alighieri's Divine Comedy, specifically the Inferno section. It follows the protagonist, Dante, reimagined as a Templar knight from the Crusades, who journeys through the 9 circles of hell to rescue his beloved Beatrice from the clutches of Lucifer. The game's narrative deviates significantly from the original poem, focusing on action-packed gameplay, hack-and-slash combat, and the dark, gruesome depiction of hell. Dante wields his primary weapon, a scythe he takes from death, and a holy cross that fires blasts of energy used for ranged attacks. The game incorporates a morality system, allowing players to punish or absolve the souls of the damned, influencing Dante's abilities and the game's outcome. Dante's Inferno was praised for its bold, imaginative, and often grotesque visual representation of hell. The artistic design of the 9 circles, each themed around a specific sin, was notable for its creativity and detail, drawing players into a vividly realized underworld. Enslaved: Odyssey to the West is an action-adventure game developed by Ninja Theory and published by Namco Bandai Games, released in 2010 for the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. The game is a loose adaptation of the classic Chinese novel Journey to the West by Wu Cheng'an, reimagined in a post-apocalyptic setting. The story follows Monkey, a strong, solitary character who is adept in combat, and Trip, a tech-savvy woman who needs Monkey's help to return to her home village. After a slave ship crash, Trip enslaves Monkey with a headband that links their fates together. If she dies, he dies. The narrative focuses on their developing relationship and cooperation to survive in a world filled with dangerous mechs and other perils. Enslaved is notable for its lush, colorful environments that contrast with the typical bleakness of post-apocalyptic settings. The gameplay blends platforming, puzzle solving, and combat elements with a strong emphasis on character development and story. The game uses motion capture technology to deliver expressive and cinematic character performances, particularly from Andy Serkis, who plays Monkey, and Lindsay Shaw, who voices Trip. In summary, Enslaved: Odyssey to the West left a lasting impression on the gaming community for its innovative approach to storytelling, character development, and visual design. While it may not have been a commercial blockbuster, its legacy endures as an example of how games can blend narrative and gameplay to create deeply engaging experiences. Heavenly Sword is an action-adventure game developed by Ninja Theory and published by Sony Computer Entertainment. It was released in 2007 exclusively for the PlayStation 3. The game is known for its cinematic approach, engaging narrative, and the pioneering use of motion capture technology to create more lifelike characters and animations, particularly in its cutscenes. The story of Heavenly Sword centers around Neriko, a fiery red-haired warrior who wields the titular Heavenly Sword, a powerful and mystical blade that is said to consume the life of its wielder. Neriko takes up the sword in a desperate bid to fight against the invading army led by the tyrannical King Bolin, seeking vengeance and trying to fulfill her destiny. The gameplay combines hack and slash mechanics with quick-time events and features a variety of combat styles provided by the Heavenly Sword itself, which can transform into different forms, each offering a unique fighting style. Black is a first-person shooter game developed by Criterion Games and published by Electronic Arts, released in 2006 for the PlayStation 2 and Xbox. The game is known for its highly detailed environments, focus on destructive capabilities, and intense, cinematic shooting action. In summary, Black made a significant impact on the gaming community with its impressive audio-visual presentation and pioneering emphasis on destructibility within game environments. While it faced some criticism for its linear gameplay and lack of multiplayer features, the game is fondly remembered for its contribution to raising the bar for technical and design standards in first-person shooters. The Jak and Daxter series, developed by Naughty Dog and published by Sony Computer Entertainment, is a beloved action-adventure platformer franchise that debuted on the PlayStation 2. The series is known for its engaging blend of exploration, combat, and platforming, set within a richly detailed and vibrant world. It consists of several main titles, starting with Jak and Daxter. In summary, the Jak and Daxter series made a significant impact on the gaming community with its groundbreaking blend of gameplay mechanics, storytelling, and technical achievements. It remains a fondly remembered and influential part of video game history, highlighting Naughty Dog's role in shaping the action-adventure platforming genre. Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks is an action-adventure beat-em-up game developed by Midway Games and released in 2005 for the PlayStation 2 and Xbox. Unlike the traditional 1v1 fighting format of the main Mortal Kombat series, Shaolin Monks is centered around a cooperative gameplay experience, offering a deep dive into the lore and backstory of the Mortal Kombat universe. The game features Liu Kang and Kung Lao, two of the franchise's iconic characters, as the primary protagonists. Players can choose to play solo or with a friend in co-op mode, navigating through various environments inspired by the Mortal Kombat series. The storyline is set between the events of Mortal Kombat 2 and Mortal Kombat 3, focusing on the Mank's journey to defeat the sorcerer Shang Tsung and his minions. The gameplay combines the elements of traditional fighting with adventure-style exploration and puzzle solving, expanding the Mortal Kombat experience beyond the fighting arena. Shaolin Monks was praised for successfully expanding the Mortal Kombat franchise into a new genre. By blending fighting elements with action-adventure, the game offered a fresh take on the universe and appealed to both fans of the series and newcomers looking for a more narrative-driven Mortal Kombat experience. In summary, Mortal Kombat, Shaolin Monks made a notable impact on the gaming community by expanding the franchise into the action-adventure genre and offering an engaging co-op experience. The Ninja Gaiden series, originally debuting in 1988 as an arcade game, has become one of the most influential and renowned franchises in the action-adventure gaming genre. Developed by Tecmo's Team Ninja, the series is best known for its high difficulty level, fast-paced action, and the protagonist Ryu Hayabusa, a ninja who seeks vengeance and justice across various installments. The original Ninja Gaiden games were side-scrolling platformers released on the NES, known for their challenging gameplay and intricate storylines involving ancient demon statues and dark sorcery. The series underwent a significant transformation with the release of Ninja Gaiden for the Xbox in 2004, reinventing itself as a 3D action-adventure game with an emphasis on complex combat mechanics and precision gameplay. The Ninja Gaiden series is notorious for its high level of difficulty, which became a defining characteristic. It challenged players to master its combat system and learn from their failures, contributing to a sense of achievement upon overcoming its challenges.
He thought he had left his past behind him. He thought he had a future. He was wrong. The battle has just begun.
The Prince of Persia series is a seminal action-adventure gaming franchise created by Jordan Mechner and first introduced by Broderbund in 1989. Known for its innovative gameplay, compelling narratives, and pioneering use of animation and storytelling techniques, the series has significantly influenced the action-adventure genre and gaming as a whole. The original Prince of Persia 1989 was groundbreaking for its fluid character animations and complex level design. It set a new standard for platform games with its time-limited structure and integration of combat and puzzle-solving elements. The series was revitalized with Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time 2003, developed by Ubisoft. This game introduced the time reversal mechanic, enhanced 3D graphics, and a more narrative-driven approach, which were widely acclaimed. Subsequent titles like Prince of Persia, Warrior Within, Prince of Persia, The Two Thrones, and Prince of Persia 2008 further developed the franchise with new gameplay features, darker themes, and alternative art styles.
In the hopes you will read this in time.
The Onimusha series is a critically acclaimed action-adventure franchise developed and published by Capcom. It combines elements of historical Japanese settings, samurai culture, and supernatural elements to create a unique and engaging gaming experience. The series is known for its fast-paced combat, cinematic storytelling, and the integration of real historical figures into its fictional narrative. The first installment, Onimusha: Warlords, was released in 2001 for the PlayStation 2. It follows the story of Samanosu Kakechi, a samurai, as he battles demons in feudal Japan to rescue Princess Yuki. The game is notable for its cinematic presentation and use of pre-rendered backgrounds. Onimusha innovated by blending traditional action-adventure elements with survival horror mechanics, creating a unique gameplay experience. It featured challenging combat against supernatural foes and emphasized resource management. The series was known for its cinematic storytelling, with pre-rendered cutscenes and voice acting that enhanced the immersion and narrative depth. It set a standard for cinematic storytelling in action games. The series left a lasting legacy, with fans cherishing its memorable characters and challenging gameplay. It paved the way for other action-adventure franchises that emphasize both combat and storytelling. In summary, the Onimusha series had a significant impact on the gaming community by innovating gameplay mechanics, delivering cinematic storytelling, and immersing players in a rich historical and mythological world. It is remembered as a pioneering franchise that successfully blended action, horror, and historical elements, leaving a lasting mark on the action-adventure genre. And that is it for the third part of our video. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you on the part number 4.